In this episode, I walk over a bridge. It's cool. Then I go to Akihabara and have McDonald's for like the first time for a year. And finally, I get knocked about by some big giant balls. Let's check it out. When I look at some of this footage, there's like basically hours of footage of me just blah blah. But in this particular one, I was kind of talking about the fact that Japan is protected by these series of storm surge barriers, and this is one of them where we are staying in Hinode that protect basically all of the city from if there's a storm surge or I guess a flood or something. This part, all of these buildings, they'd be lost, I guess. Hey, who's worried about them? I was walking to this, which is the Rainbow Bridge, and it's quite famous because it has a bit of a spiral loop that the train kind of has to go around to reach the elevation. The walk to the bridge is in a pretty industrial part of town, so you've got rubbish boats, incinerators. This is a concrete plant, but you got the train there on the side, which I thought was kind of cool. I'm in a cute part of town called Akihabara Island. This is the Grove Tower. You've got some nice manicured trees. You've got people going for a stroll. And one of the things I thought was interesting is this big blue building just here. That is a sewage plant, which seems like a strange destination to be heading towards, but I think it's really wild that you've got these kind of like manicured apartments and like pretty trees and everything shaped, and then the sewage plant. The area that I was in is between basically the city and Haneda Airport, and connecting the city and Haneda Airport happens to be the monorail. As a person who seems to like trains and monorails and things, I may or may not have captured quite a lot of footage of the monorail, mostly because in this area it's so close to where you're walking and it's right overhead that it's really easy to get lots of very interesting bits of footage of trains overhead. Okay, so I've killed a bunch of time. It's actually like 8:55 and I'm ready to walk over the Rainbow Bridge. Little sign here, this one says Rainbow Bridge, and then that is the symbol of a person. So that is the way we're going to go. I mean, I could be wrong. From the Hinode entrance, basically you go up that elevator, which is that kind of blue glass shaft that you see there. And yeah, it's time to get walking. Well, here I am on the Rainbow Bridge. It is noisy, and when trucks go by, it is terrifying. This is my view. We've got a truck coming by. Is it scary? Yes. Yes, it is. I'm well over more than halfway. It's been great, actually. I mean, you are walking on a bridge filled with cars coming towards you, but the view that I see in front of me is this, which is Odaiba, specifically the Fuji TV building where we were yesterday, the rest of Odaiba. So let's keep walking and I'll show you. This is the view that I have in front of me. Woo! But we're nearly finished. The Odaiba end of the Rainbow Bridge, which is if you take the south side, then basically drops you off at this little beach park. And considering I have just walked like 6 kilometers, I'm going to put my feet in if I'm allowed to. I will look at the terms and conditions. Which park here in Odaiba? Can't quite see the bridge, but believe it or not, it is over there. And there's this kind of cute little area. I mean, there's some people walking along the beach, so clearly it is possible. And there's a bunch of fish jumping in the water. I'm here in Akihabara, and I'm heading to Akihabara Radio Kaikan to check out some Sunny Angels for Mrs. Kenning. So let's check it out. I thought I'd spun this around, but it's pretty rude that it was so zoomed in on my face. Okay. Alright. Got myself a capsule. Hopefully it'll be this yellow one. Here's the return bin. Oh yeah, over there. It was! God. It was the yellow one. Dang, that's luck, eh? I'd been boycotting McDonald's for like maybe nearly a year. But today I've repurchased. Okay, so here I am at McDonald's. I don't come very often. But the thing that I can only get here in Japan is called Shaker Shaker Chicken. So here it is. And you basically take some cheese powder and you put it on the chicken. So let's do that. I've had 2 of these already, so I'm not going to pretend like, oh my gosh, what's it taste like? But it's delicious. Very salty, kind of cheesy. Yum. Well, it's the end of another day here in Japan, and I'm outside basically a very massive camera store called Yodobashi Camera. Calling it a camera store is probably not doing it justice, considering it's 9 stories tall and basically has kind of everything you would need in a house. My feet are so sore. And I think I've just kind of hidden a little bit of a wall of like, you know, if I'm wandering around, I'm tired, hard to pull the camera out. So instead, I'm just going to give you some sights of Japan. teamLab planets. Let's check it out. The very first part of the teamLab's experience is taking off your shoes. teamLab's basically only had white people in it. I think it is quite the Instagram-worthy attraction based on the sheer volume of footage I have of my feet or things in different colours. But the first area you have is these LED light strips that make for very pretty sights. Like, it is pretty, but it is a log jam. Also looking down is trippy. One of the bits you have to take your shoes off, and it's because they're going to be reflections of koi carp on the water, which is very pretty. I mean, you're in a room with like 100 other people, but it looks so good, and I'm not sure whether the fish follow you or not. It's a good shot. It's good footage. Hold on, I got it. It's a big ball. Okay, 3 times someone's like taken me out. These bloody ball things. Very aggressive, not Japanese at all. Then after the feet wetting part is the forest. Forest basically has these projections all over the walls, and you can catch these animals if you so happened to have downloaded the app ahead of time, which I did not, but it was cute to see all the animals and hey, some behind the scenes footage here. And then it was over to the action-oriented bit. This looks like I'm walking along a flat thing, but it's an incline. And then you climb up these kind of rickety steps. That thing was hard. Like, it's really wibbly wobbly. It's pretty high up too. Like, you're like a meter off the ground. This one. Yeah, no, it's the uneven terrain. You seemed not enthused.
It wasn't much
Bounce?
bounce. A springy moment. Spongy. Okay.
Yeah. Goes. He was talking it up too. Yeah, like he was Stacey Jones. Made it. Right, and then there's a little moss garden with some weird ego things, and there's an orchids bit. It's not very big, but it's really pretty, and these are real plants. Apparently orchids don't need soil, so there you go. Well, thankfully, as a short brown dude, it's really working for me. What'd you think of teamLab Planets?
Hey, coming up to live right outside teamLab Planets.
Yeah, what do you give it out of 10?
8.5 out of 10.
Oh, pretty good.
What's this?
Money, I think. Got him.